we find ourselves in Sigil as we do every day.
But this does taste better now that it was telekinetically lifted, I think.
I think that's psychosomatic.
No, it's taste.
Stem from like a flower?
Honey just takes this painfully long inhale. No.
I love you guys.
Yes, we cut back down to the green room where you all have had your short rest if you weren't working or if you were helping Honey. You all made this device. Honey, what kind of describe what you want this device to look like just as before it's like activated?
So the original idea, and Honey, since she has an hour, she's going to take that hour kind of like mapping everything out, drawing the schematics and using paper. It's essentially, it started off as what she thought of, the bag of holding kind of with the vacuum on it. But then the more she thought about it, it's like, okay, well, what if in just grabbing one of them, one at a time, it kind of sets off that chain reaction anyway. So she essentially made a selection system so it will scan and then it selects the items and it contains all of them and then puts them in a specific storage area. So now she can sort through the bag of holding and interact. Like she has an interface where she can scroll through, okay, under explosives, gasoline-soaked sleeping bags. And it kind of organizes things like that. So it's kind of like Hammer Space, but with a vacuum with a Luigi's Mansion vacuum on the end.
Okay. And this is going to contain the explosion for when the timers go off?
Absolutely, yes.
It
can even contain, if you will allow it. I don't know how wild I can get, but this is the block of chaos. So if you'll allow it, even in the subfolders, if one of the subfolders is destroyed, it doesn't destroy the entire item, and only that subfolder is compromised. It's not going to destroy the rest of the folders within it.
Give me another intelligence check.
Okay. God, actually, hang on. Let me change my dice. Can I do that one more time? I'm cursed. I'm cursed.
Is anyone helping?
Yeah, I'll help. I don't really need a short rest. All I've taken is some hit point damage. That's it.
All right. Describe how you're helping with this.
I think that I am like I don't have a huge amount of intelligence, especially compared to Honey's, but I think I am just like standing there and maybe not making like pointers or suggestions, but like just like almost like acting like a rubber duck to Honey's like design problems, right? Like as they're talking it out.
Okay. Yeah, with this help, I'll allow you to roll again.
Okay, and I also changed my dice, but don't ruin this for us. Don't ruin this for us. Hey, okay, so the universe hates me. It's a 13. Yippee!
Can you use Flash of Genius on yourself?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Flash of Genius. Thank you. I forgot about my.
I'll say Charles gives you guidance because he does have guidance.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so 1d4, right?
A D4, yeah. So it's 18 right now. Okay, 22. Yeah, with a 22 and everyone kind of pitching in, helping, you are able to set it up so that it scans through it, separates them into like a folded subspace of the bag of holding, and then if one side takes damage, it's just that one, not the other.
Oh, beautiful. So yeah, she's just like talking, yapping the whole time through it. Previously, whenever Honey was making adjustment to things for you guys, or if you had been in the room whenever she's building, she's been quiet. So it's been complete silence, but this time Honey is actually talking out loud and just kind of yapping and being like one of the, not the whole time, but every so often she'll pipe up and say something like, actually, one of the things that I hate about bags of holding is just how disorganized they are. Sure, it knows what you're looking for, but it's so easy to forget all the items you have in there. I'd love to have an interface. And she just starts yapping for a little bit, and then she stops mumbling and she gets back to work. So she seems more engaged with y'all on this build.
And I think after that hour, you're able to have it complete and ready to deploy into the explosion room.
Great.
You guys, well, you see a PA comes in and goes, "Hey, it's time. We need to get back on."
They need you on set.
All right. But make sure that next time that we come, that you guys have like all of these like green M&Ms picked out of this bowl of M&Ms.
Oh, of course.
Shadow just walks past.
Yeah, you head on to set. You see that it's like a sound stage where everyone's kind of getting back in place. You see the bombs are actually a guy who's holding them on like what is it? Green screen. He's like, all the sleeping bags are like a guy or different guys in green screen outfits, so they could be bomb crystals.
Wow.
And it's like, all right, ready, quiet on set, action. As you are back into place, these bombs still priming to explode.
Wow, they look so real. Wait, this is real.
This is real. What do you want about?
All right, do the thing, honey.
His rider's looking at his hands. What is real?
What is real?
All right. Honey is going to use the... I'll call it the hammer space vacuum.
All right. Yeah, you see it scans all of the items and is kind of like it's like a digital vacuum where all of them seem to just vanish into it. And you can see the sleeping bags, the crystal, the wire, the timer. And then you see one that just says Bagman.
Nah, I don't want that one. Can I go through and put it in my trash can? Can I put it in? I'll put it in the trash can later.
Okay.
We have enough to deal with right now.
Oh yeah, you see that one says Bagman.
I don't like that. I dislike that actually. Wait, does Honey know who the Bagman is?
I think so.
I'm trying to make sure I'm not medicating.
I think we were talking about,
I believe she was there when Credit mentioned him.
Okay. Just checking. Then yeah, Honey just is scrolling through the inventory like, oh, actually, it's breaking things down a lot better than I'll deal with that later. Actually, maybe I'll have something to put that in. It'll be fun to try. Okay. Anybody wants to ethically redistribute the energy that bagmen give off, then you can meet me at my lab later.
There's no such thing as Bagman. It's just the Bagman.
Okay, Bagman. Sorry. He was the last of his kind, I forgot.
I think he's the only person who went insane, went into a bag, and never came out.
Okay.
I mean, I'll definitely be there later, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty good siphon. I wonder what goodies I can slough off of him. Ethically. It won't hurt. He'll be fine. He'll be comfortable. It's fine. Anyway, Were you able to see where they set up their new base?
Yeah, there's a hallway and then some twists and turns, and then there's this upside down city.
Yeah,
It was
that's like where we live.
No, that's not what I meant. She'll conjure up a minor illusion, kind of like with a canvas, kind of approximating what she saw. It's not like completely accurate because it's like she saw it through her familiar's eyes, so she doesn't know all the details. But she'll try to draw it.
Yeah, it's like looking at New York from a distance.
And upside down.
But New York is upside down.
But it's upside down.
Okay, so it's Chicago. I'm just kidding.
But is that not pretty normal for Sigil as well? There are buildings upside down hanging from the sky all over the place.
Yeah, well, this is very much... When you look at that, you're still looking as if it's like... yeah, this is the ground. But it's like, these buildings are on the ceiling.
I'm still not sure if I understand how it's different than Sigil, because we see buildings on the ceiling in Sigil too, right?
Yeah, I'm saying like it would be
because they're very far away. Like it's a huge donut.
Yeah, like I'm saying, for you still always feel like you're upright. If you went down there, you would be walking upside down in the city unless you were on the roof.
I see what you mean. Okay. Neat. I feel like the scale is a little difficult to comprehend with this minor illusion, so let's go take a look.
Well, I mean, shouldn't we secure the giant?
Yeah.
I feel like a city of the scale needs a raid with more than just us.
Oh, what's I didn't think about a raid. I want to go on a scout.
I mean, we could also go on a scout, but
Yeah, just a little scout. But let's definitely do the spider first. That is an excellent point.
So, from what it sounds like, we're adding yet another thing to our list tonight.
Let's just take a look, just a peek. I just want to see it.
Okay.
well, we also have to find Nutmeg and Zephyr.
I can find Nutmeg.
Can't
Charles
help
will...
You notice you didn't say Zephyr also in that.
Well, they're
setting.
together. I'm more than familiar enough with Nutmeg to find her. Zephyr, I'm not familiar enough with. Ophelia, I assume you are. But I can definitely find Nutmeg, and I know they're together.
Good enough for me.
Charles will kind of speak up and there's also you can think of it like this. Technically, this isn't really adding something to your to-do list. It's kind of progressing something that was already on it.
Didn't take you for an optimist. Typically intelligent I'm sorry, don't mind me. I'm dying.
You're not dying.
my brain's on fire. Typically those with high intelligence tend to, kind of see things as they are, but you're doing the whole optimist thing. Good for you. Good for you.
Honestly, I'm so smart, I just don't see why I would be unhappy.
Good for you. Good for you.
So secure giant spider, and then we'll do a little sneaking around. I'm not the best with stealth, but I can do the telepathic bond and twin invisibility.
Yeah, and I can go invisible. I have invisibility. No worries.
I'll take the invisibility. But yeah, let's go get that spider first. And that telepathic bond spell has been very useful in so many situations.
It's true. the meantime, I guess she's kind of been texting. She was texting Shadow Wizard Money Gang chat, though the chats are psychically linked anyway, so kind of
As all
reporting
chats
back.
are.
As all Chet, Chet
We all
Hanks
know
and
that.
Chet Fandango.
Yep.
What are you texting them?
Like found tunnel system, looks like cultists have underground city. Also smell
Chet.
of brimstone.
Okay. Chet will message back. Oh snap. Cultists took over UnderSigil. That place is filled with demons. So if they took the entire place over, they may be stepping up their game.
Does Ophelia know anything about UnderSigil?
No. Your father's not ever taking you to UnderSigil. It's full of demons.
Unlike devils, which can be reasoned.
Exactly. Your uncle's a devil.
Yeah, that's how her brother got that internship in hell.
Exactly. No, this place is filled with you know how in Sigil when you cast a summoning spell you're pulling the creature from in Sigil? This is where people who like to summon demons, well, these are where the demons like to live. They have to live differently being in Sigil because they still want to destroy everything, but they make do with being under and kind of sneaking out to kidnap people and destroy them that way.
... Interesting. In italics.
I
Thank
think
you
that's
for-
all Ophelia would know about the place.
She'll report back to the group, I guess, as they're approaching the giant spider thing again. So Chet said that there's that's the UnderSigil. It's got demons in it. So we need to find out if they took over the whole thing or just a couple places.
How is this the first time that I'm hearing about UnderSigil and that it's filled with demons? That sounds awesome.
Well, no, demons that want to destroy things. They're not like devils. They don't make contracts.
I mean, honestly,
no,
I find a lot of demons a lot more trustworthy than devils because I know that a devil is trying to trick me somehow.
I mean, fair, but yeah, there's basically all the demons that get summoned here, like they live underground. Apparently, I've never heard of it before. There's a joke about a high horse somewhere.
Does Honey know anything about it? I mean, she's been kind of on a path of destruction. Whenever she came.
Okay. Is Honey on the path of demonology or worshipping demons?
Not worshipping, but whatever was useful.
Let's see. I don't think an artificer can summon demons. Roll me either a religious check or a history. I'll give you something different.
Okay, I'll do history. That's a 23.
Okay, I think you've read books, a lot of and you're just looking into what Sigil is once you kind of were here,
Mm-hmm.
you came across some maybe some websites that were like conspiracy websites where somebody was talking about how demons live underneath Sigil inside the Taurus instead of on top. It doesn't seem like a lot of people believe that, but the guy would link disappearances and people were like, it's Sigil, people disappear all the time.
Gotcha. Okay. So not too much. I'm just kind of like through the grapevine little things.
Yeah.
Okay. I can work with that.
Let's say this guy's name is Constantine 445.
Oh my god. Of course it is.
Yep. He said he's the lead expert on demons, even though he's never summoned one.
Interesting. Okay. Then yeah, Honey was just on a conspiracy binge. In the few moments that she does downtime and enjoyment, that's what she does. Okay. Then she just kind of considers this. I mean, do we know if they've taken it over completely or if they just have a subsection?
I mean, we only saw them go into one building before everything kind of... until I lost sight, basically.
Okay. Then yeah, a little more recon, and I will say we're gonna have a hard time blending in.
I could turn into a spider. Want a spider?
Honey just kind of looks at Ophelia and then looks at the big spider thing that they're currently that they're trying to get. Is that, are you pulling inspiration from just like gestures to the huge statue?
Oh, yeah, I guess. That... But yeah, and she would have told Chet this, that she doesn't know if they've taken over the city necessarily, but she did see them go into a building.
Okay.
But,
Also, where are you guys putting the big spider?
well,
Charles is gonna move it wherever you want. You just gotta tell him where you want him to move it.
unless we can take it back to the Shadow Wizard Money Gang proper, can that fit into a demi-plane?
Let's see. How big is the portal for demiplane?
You know what? Let me put that in the chat. Shadowy
Okay.
door. Oh, allow medium creatures. I misread. I feel very silly now.
Then no. It is too big to fit into a demiplane.
Unless we...
I mean, I have.
Well, unless you want to take it apart.
I have enlarge reduce. I can't reduce it and then we put it in, and then later it'll just get bigger and then we can reduce it to take it back out.
It would still be pretty big even if you enlarge reduced it.
Okay.
It won't be medium size if you enlarge reduce it. It would still
It's
be
so small.
yeah.
Okay. What can we put this in? And where would we even put it?
Can that one be
You
upcast?
could break it apart. It cannot. It just allows you to target other people. It doesn't allow for this effect.
Yeah.
Well,
the
you could
opposite
take it
problem.
apart.
The other one. Do we know if this is going to, if it's more or less tampered with, if it's going to turn into a giant fuck all spider? I feel like that's
No,
something
it's
we looked.
it would have happened already when you destroyed the crystal inside of it.
Okay. Maybe that was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a concern. Well, then, yeah, we can take it apart.
Yeah, this is more of just like a magic statue. You think that taking it apart, you would need to repair it magically, probably finding like universal solvent and like magical, some probably using some of the threads from the bombs and stuff to fix it magically.
Yeah. And I mean, we already need another crystal to actually put it back together, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, we have Professor S helping us,
Also true.
and he can rebuild stuff. His mind.
All right.
You see, he's drawing the dimensions of this just in case he needs to repair it.
Oh, I can help you out with that. And Honey's also going to take out a drill and get to work.
All right. Yeah, I'll say it takes you like another hour, but you're able to fully take this thing apart and kind of working together, moving it into the demi-plane, as it's more like taken apart. You can like rebuild it in the demi-plane later, or you can just kind of keep it, just take all the pieces out again. But yeah, it is now gone, and now you just have the tunnels.
Right. And these tunnels do lead to other areas, and they most likely have. Well, I guess we don't know if they had. Well, if they had bombs in other areas, we would have known by now. But we can explore at a later date.
Yeah, you guys can like. I imagine Strider has some type of chalk to kind of mark which way you guys have gone.
Oh, definitely. In my Thieves' Tools kit, I would definitely have chalk.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to mark it. You guys headed into go into Demon City.
I'm trying to think if there's any other if I have a thing. But that was the thing that I used on the key sword was a scroll. That's okay. If we need to get out quick, just come over to me and I can use the cubic gate that I have, and we should be able to get out pretty quick.
Yep, and Ophelia will spend 3 sorcery points to get a 2nd level spell slot back in case, you need to Misty Step. We need to Misty Step a lot in quick succession, just in case.
All right. Is Honey doing anything? Making cinnamon small, cinnamon big, anything like that?
Actually, Honey is going to, because we're sneaking around, right? We're not going to be seen, ideally, or are we doing more like disguises?
Oh no, I'm thinking we sneak.
Okay, then yeah, Honey is going to go ahead and make cinnamon small.
Okay, yeah, small cinnamon. All right, you guys head on over there. You see that it does look like if you want to be on where the city is, you do need some sort of flight to get there. But Strider has gravity powers, so Strider can kind of balance you guys, bringing you along with him.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I hook arms with you guys again and just like take off floating.
Yeah.
Ophelia can fly. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
But
I offer Ophelia on arm.
You have to hold cinnamon.
We can cast telepathic bond because that's not a concentration spell, and then she can cast invisibility on. She can twin it to 2 people. So who would it be? Strider and herself? Does Charles want it? Because she'll.
Honey, how sneaky are you?
It's not my best, but it's not my worst.
Give Dani. I'm quite sneaky even without the invisibility.
And I can always send you a message if I need you.
Then
I
you
thought
see
you-
Charles. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
good.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I thought Honey had invisibility. I must have misheard. I apologize.
No. So Honey does have invisibility, but this was for the mind link, right?
Oh no, telepathic bond doesn't require concentration.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, never mind. Well then, yeah, Honey does have invisibility.
Charles can also turn himself invisible through his psychic means. He goes, I make it so you just don't notice me. See? And he snaps his finger and you guys don't see him.
Where'd he go?
Why don't you just say you bend the light around you?
Yeah, you see Cinnamon still sees him, and so does Zephyr. Well, Zephyr's not there, but you see Cinnamon still sees him. He's like,
Oh,
it-
gotcha. It's a brain thing.
Yeah, it's a brain thing.
Okay.
It doesn't work on constructs.
She takes out a notepad. Consider adding a brain implant to bypass psychic abilities. Okay.
All right, visibility on herself and Strider then, because Ophelia is garbage at stealth.
Oh, right. So, before you do stealth, Strider, will you go ahead and roll your spellcasting modifier? I want to see how well you can like maintain your power, kind of holding everyone who can't fly.
Okay, so you just want me to roll like straight intelligence?
Yeah.
11.
Okay. I mean, I say Honey can probably help you. Honey,
absolutely.
how would you? Well, you can do Spark of Genius, or describe how you're helping.
What was your flat roll?
The
11.
flat roll was an 8 plus my 3 mod.
Okay, I don't know. If
This would make it a 16.
Okay, so Spark of Genius with that. I'll just give you advantage. Well, if I give you advantage, you're gonna get the 15, right?
Yep.
Or do you? Yeah, I'll do the Spark of Genius. That way, at least you can be a little bit higher. Yeah. Let me mark that.
Kind of describe what you do for Spark of Genius, enhancing Strider's power a little bit. His grav power.
So Honey starts to feel the influence of the gravity and sees Strider focusing and is just going to try to help him distribute the weight by pointing out, well, I'm smaller, so why don't you put me further inwards to help get the center more dense, and then you can have the heavier, or why don't you, flip that gravity. Put the bigger people in the middle and have the smaller people around the outside to help the density. So she's going to help him shift the weight around.
So it's just like an invisible person holding an incredibly heavy, like small robot, like it's shifted as he's carrying both of them, so that like the robot is like between them.
And you, Strider, you're able to kind of move them over to one of the, like, up to the city itself. You guys see that it is indeed filled with demons of all kind. Some are fighting each other. Some of them are just going about their business. But it does look like this place, it does not have many mini humanoids. It seems to be mainly demons. You do see some humanoids wearing dark robes. They look like they could be Shadow Money Gang, but then you look at them and like, no, these are just demon summoners.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of ballsy for demon summoners to be hanging out in a place where there are a bunch of demons.
Yeah, that seems a little problematic.
Seems like a good way to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. Like, hey, you summoned my cousin in the middle of her wedding.
In the middle of her quinceañera.
Yeah. You
I mean,
ruined
they're
English for everybody. I'm gonna beat your ass.
they're definitely being escorted by like demons. It does seem, but who knows?
Ooh. They're
What?
being escorted by demons that they summoned.
I mean, roll me insight.
Is that kind of like a walk of shame? Like, did you see Chuck last week? Yeah, the guy that summoned him was walking him through the street like a dog. Oh, that's a 5.
I'll say
I don't care.
you can think what it is. You're not sure, but I say whatever comes to mind is what you think.
Okay. She doesn't care. This is me. I love the mess and the drama. Dani? Good.
What are y'all going to try to do here?
I think we stalk.
I want to scout
What are
out the
you?
area.
Okay. Who's leading you? Who's taking the forefront of this?
I do have +5 survival. So I guess me?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll me survival.
I thought you were going to say like investigation for a second. 19.
I mean, an investigation it will be coming up, but right now it's just as you're moving through the city, you're able to get a vantage point for all of you, kind of scoping it out, and you see it does look it looks like Sigil, but very much upside down, and the buildings here are not being fixed if people are destroying them. They are staying destroyed. These demons don't really seem to care. They seem to just be wanting to fight and kill and destroy things.
Makes me wonder how many there are any buildings left.
All right, now give me that investigation. Whoever is trying to look for the chaos cult.
I think I'm kind of like wayfinding for us, keeping us safe while and away from the demons that are just kind of prowling the street while giving others the chance to take a look-see.
Okay.
Oh, sure. I can do. You said perception?
I said investigation.
All right.
And is Ophelia helping in any way?
I mean, she can try. She's also trying to see if she can get a ping, like, telepathically from her familiar, from Zephyr, while they're going through the city.
You're thinking Zephyr's probably not down in Demon, in Demon City. These demons don't seem to be in the need of like grains and things like that.
Oh, so she saw the picture, the grain before
the connection cut out.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, she would have let Honey know then. Yeah, I guess an extra pair of eyes wouldn't hurt in this case.
Oh, yeah.
She'll try and remember what the building that the cultists went in looked like from when she was still connected.
Give me a history check.
Okay. That's a 16.
With a 16, you are sure it was one of the taller buildings. it was very far away. But I'll say with this, you can give Honey advantage on the investigation. As you kind of you remember like the color of the building and how much of it was actually destroyed.
Ooh, okay.
It was olive green, and it looked like cylinder had been taken out of the middle of it. Like it had been stabbed through like a toothpick. That's why she remembers it.
Well, that is a unnatural 20, a freaky 20, freak nasty 20.
Freak nasty 20.
Yeah.
What if instead of it was a natural 20, it was a...
That's the freaky.
Yeah.
So you both are looking from building to building, and you do find the one that has a large hole in it, as if it was stabbed through. And I'll say you notice there is a tiger man walking in, with backwards hands. You look and you notice his hands are backwards. And he is currently walking in with some type of orb. I would say all of you give me an Arcana check.
Yay. 30. Freak nasty 30.
I rolled pretty good. I got a 13.
Nice.
Dirty, filthy, absolutely disgusting 20.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
I'll say with these freak nasty 30s and 20s, both of you notice just a intense evil aura coming from the orb he is carrying.
Okay.
You're not exactly sure what it is. It's not something you've seen, but it is giving off the most evilest of energies.
Wretched.
Yeah. I say even like it would remind you that like it would feel like Mortimer has like an amulet of evil that gives off the same kind of thing.
Okay.
Or like a book of vile darkness or something. Like this is a legendary, if not greater, artifact like item that is specifically just evil.
Okay. And Honey is going to exchange a look with Ophelia. Does it feel like familiar magic? Or no?
Not familiar, no, but just something you've known akin to it.
Okay. Then yeah, we have to. I mean, we gotta follow it still. Or because is this is the building, the right building, correct?
This is the right building, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Then Honey exchanges a look with Ophelia and is going to send Strider a message letting him know that artifact. There was a guy going into the building we were looking for. He has an artifact that's very, very powerful and dangerous. Did he look like he had malintent? Like he's going in there to fuck shit up right now, or is he just on a?
No, he looks like a Chaos Cult member.
Oh no, yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if maybe this was like a guy that he was like, actually, fuck you guys. Okay.
Do you send a mental image of what they look like?
Yes.
Does that mean anything to Strider? What he look like? In all
I
his
don't think
travels.
Strider has ever seen. Now, this man is strictly from Sigil.
But he's never seen a person like this man before?
I mean, I'm sure you've definitely seen like Tiger Men, but give me a religion check or an Arcana.
They are both the same, so I'll go with Arcana. 13.
With a 13, no, you've definitely seen Tiger Men before, but none with like backwards hands or who could just walk through a demon city without being accosted by demons.
Okay.
I'd like to get closer if possible. Ophelia will send through the link.
We can, but stay out of sight. Act like you're not invisible.
You get a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, because he
And a finger over the lips emoji. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he could have true sight.
Yeah, I assume everybody can see you. All right.
Now, how close
And
are y'all getting?
Strider takes a big puff, like, or a big like breath, like he's about to hold his breath for a good bit as we sneak in.
All right, how close are y'all getting?
Well, I know True Sight. Well, then again, True Sight for one creature might not be equivalent to the spell, but I think a good ways away. Like, get to 200 feet first, then reevaluate, and then maybe, if that seems good, up to 150 feet. Because True Seeing itself has a range of 120.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Well then, yeah, not too far behind, but far enough to kind of see, just to trail him, just to see where he's going.
Well, he's going into that building.
Well,
And
yeah.
you'd have to get a lot closer than that to see what he's doing inside of a building.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think we sneak into the building. Like, I know Strider will definitely do so. I can go first if you'd like, because I am kind of kitted for stealth.
We can try, but if it gets dicey, we need to bail out immediately.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Again, I can use the cube. I'll just hit a button on it and we can go.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, and I can use vortex warp to move somebody up to 90 feet.
Oh, nice. All right, let's go. And
Yeah.
Strider moves up invisibly.
All right, roll me that stealth at advantage.
27.
Okay.
Are we doing like a group stealth check here?
Are all of you going, or is it just Strider right now?
I thought just Strider for now, since he's the sneakiest between all of us.
Yeah, Ophelia has a +3 to stealth. It's not her. It's not her.
Forte?
Yeah. But and the telepathic bond is pretty beefy. Like it can it doesn't have a range necessarily as long as they're on the same plane.
And where are you? If you're not going in the building, where are you gonna hang out? 'Cause this place still does have demons everywhere.
Kind of sticking to the shadows, so like maybe an alley next to the building.
Okay, give me a stealth check. It just won't be as high as DC.
Okay. Eggs 7.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if Flash of Genius is really gonna help. I mean,
Well, you have advantage.
oh right, because I'm invisible. Fantastic.
Look at that.
Nasty, disgusting 20.
With the advantage I also have.
Say
Just
it.
criminally.
Yeah.
You have a
no,
natural 20.
Oh no, yeah, we have the we just have a natural 20.
Oh, okay, boo.
Don't worry.
But I think Ophelia, you disappear into the alley. Both of you hiding very well away from where you see demons are going in and out of buildings. Strider, you're able to sneak in, and you see that the first few floors of this place seem to just have imps and just other little guys hanging around. But as he starts creeping down to going up for you, headed towards a place where you see there's a lot of cult like symbolism here. You're seeing the rabbit changing form as it's painted on the wall. You see the dragon, but they've like crossed it out and have like marked it as evil. And the guy is headed into a room where you see there are other cult members, and they're just kind of hanging out. He's going to close the door, though.
I was just about to say, I'm guessing they're about to close the door, so I think that Strider uses the opportunity to. I assume it's a really tall door as well.
Yeah, it's a relatively tall door because there's a lot of demons and stuff in here that are kind of working with these people.
Sure, I'm sure there are also deep like grooves in the ceiling from where people's horns or with demons' horns like scratched into it. So yeah, Strider, he's been on the ceiling this whole time, invisibly creeping along, trying to keep out of eyesight as much as possible. And he will use the opportunity to go in through the door, like as from the top side, before it shuts.
Give me a athletics or acrobatics check just to see you kind of sneak past right before the door is closed, like you're dodging through the closing gap.
Absolutely. That's going to be a 32. So I think Strider uses his gravity prowess to just like invisibly dart along, and just as the door is shutting, he orients his gravity to fling him through silently, and he is through to the meeting room.
Okay, yeah, you head on in there. You see a lot of the people in there sitting at tables. It seems like a lot of humanoids with a few demons who aren't necessarily wearing the cultist robes. They seem to just be maybe on retainer, willing to work with these people because they know that their end goal will relatively be the same as the demons of destruction of everything. But you see, they're currently talking. They all are. You see the lion puts the evil orb in the center of the room. It goes into its own little case as everyone looks at it, and the lion speaks up. This is a piece of the scepter of chaos. We still are missing 2 more, but once they are brought together, we'll be able to bring forth our god with no more interruption. The barriers between the worlds have weakened more and more every day with every change that is made and every act we have accomplished. But now it is time for us to finish our task and bring forth our random god. A god of chaos, as everyone starts cheering and having a good time. Will you give me another stealth check?
Sure.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh, that's bad for me.
Okay, so
Only a 16.
You hear them talking about this, and you see the Tiger Man will speak up and go, with this alone, we can send out all of the light in Sigil, making it So it is gone until we get the rest of the scepter. We still need the key. The key is very much a. I can't believe we lost it so long ago. We either need to find the person who has it, or we need to find it itself. It has gone elude to all of our locate objects. But I feel as if we are getting close. And then you see he kind of looks upward. And then he goes back to kind of speaking. He goes, we have found the second piece that isn't the key. It is in a shopkeeper's inventory. His name is Credit, but it seems like every time we go in, there's a different item. We were only able to see it once, and we weren't able to acquire it during that time. So we have been sending someone every day until it shows up again. But I think if we go and find that Credit, we can. He must control the way his shop works some way. Timbo, can you make me a wisdom save?
Sure. Can I also like move out of the way? Like after having seen the Tiger Man spot me, I also got a 6 on the whiz save.
Oh no!
Yeah, you attempt to kind of move back, scuttle like away from the room, and as you're getting close to the door again, you feel something kind of take over you. You're not immune to being charmed, right?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want to be? I don't have anything for that.
Is it a magical spell that's impacting me?
It is, yes, but
see-
it is not. It does not have any of the components associated with it.
I'm just wondering whether or not I can use my Iron Stone of Absorption for this.
Ooh.
Let me.
Greater Iron Stone of Disruption.
Do you have to be able to see the spell being cast?
Let me see. So this is only affecting me too, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
It says
That
you
I
use your
can
reaction.
see. Yeah, it has to be a creature I could see.
Yeah, but you don't actually have to see it casting the spell necessarily.
Yeah, and you can see the lion.
Hold on. Let's see. It's of absorption. There, that's what it is.
Yeah, greater absorption.
Okay.
I mean, if you want my vote, I think it works. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Isn't this a democracy, right? Right? Fellas?
Well, you know, it would work if it was the lion, the one casting it.
He can see all of the room, right?
Well, can you see invisible things right now?
Oh.
Maybe.
I cannot see invisible things right now. No.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
Beans.
you are hit with a dominate person. As you see a few demons who are invisible on the roof, you see one of them will lose invisibility once having the spell essentially be cast. Breaking their concentration. And you see the lion goes, it seems like we have a visitor. Not sure how you got down here, but welcome. Welcome.
Hello, yes, I
What
floated.
What is your name?
I'm Strider, you've probably heard of me.
You see, one guy's like, I have.
Hey.
I love your books.
Thank you. It's always nice to meet a fan. Would you like an autograph?
No.
Fair.
You see it's one of the demons. It's like, well, what brings you down here, my good friend?
Adventuring. Exploring, looking around. I didn't know there was an UnderSigil. Exciting.
Well, it is. Too bad it is one of the last things you'll see.
You think so?
I do. I indeed do.
Do we know that anything is wrong?
I mean, I've been feeding psychic link information through this whole time, so like a live
well, what do you tell them? You are charmed by this person and do believe they are a friend, essentially.
Well, they said it was going to be one of the last things you've ever seen. That doesn't sound too friendly to me personally.
Well, I'm only
but this is more of like. Oh, go ahead.
I'm only charmed by the one demon that put me under the charm effect, right? I haven't been dominated to see everybody as friendly, right?
That is true. Just the one demon is like your friend.
So I'm gonna say, y'all, I think that demon is like awesome, but I've been definitely caught. So I'm gonna try to solve for time a little bit. Do you really think this is gonna be the last thing I see? Like, I mean, I'm seeing more right now. Like, look at that guy over there. I didn't see him before, and he looks awesome.
Yes. Can you make another wisdom save?
Sure.
I don't know. Are we able to act, or is this all happening?
I mean, you guys are outside. You're well too far to act right now. Do you want to run inside now that Strider has said he's been caught, or how are you trying to race to Strider while this is happening?
Let's see.
Also, what is Strider wearing again?
Whoa, wowie.
Strider is wearing his normal attire, his normal captain's gear, which are like trousers, a sash, like a kind of like a ruffled shirt, very captain-y, and then he's got like a trench coat on that he's wearing, his normal captain's gear.
Okay. No Shadow Wizard Money Gang cloak.
Oh. I mean, it would have made sense to put that on, and he definitely has that on him.
But he's not wearing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Strider would have been smart enough to put that on, even though I was not.
Okay.
I would leave that up to you, DM.
Roll me. Okay, we'll just say evens. You have it on. Odds you don't.
I love it.
Go ahead and just roll me a d6.
Can I do a d100 instead?
Sure. You know what? It'll give the same result.
It really will.
Just more dramatic.
50.
Okay, so then you have it on. Which not necessarily a good thing, because these guys are their biggest ops.
True.
So, did you make that wisdom say a 14?
14.
He looks at you and goes, I would like you to tell me, who are you here with and how close are they? As he gives you a suggestion. It's not a harmful one, not telling you to harm yourself, so.
And I failed the roll.
You did with a 14, yeah.
I say, I am here with a couple of friends. And Probot?
All right, and then you also tell them how close they are.
And they are they're like within 150-ish feet, I guess. Space is hard.
Oh, it's like, all right, perfect. As you see those demons that were invisible, they dimension door within 150 feet, just kind of searching the area.
So the person
What
that was
is-
dominating me has left.
He has left, but you are still under the effect. He has not broken concentration on the spell. And it does have another psychic link when you are dominated by the creature.
Okay. Shit.
But yeah, you see, he'll kind of fly up to you. What is Honey and Ophelia doing now? Are you rushing in?
We can't rush in. We have to be smart about it. Let me see. Or so how far into the building did Strider go?
At least like 200 feet, because it went down a few flights of stairs to get to this meeting room.
Down, down, down. Okay.
But you could try to break through the building. I imagine Shredder kind of told you how many floors down.
Yeah, I would have been
up it
broadcasting
was.
like a psychic link of what I was seeing and experiencing to the two of them, like as I departed from them. So I think they would have been aware of like everything that had been happening.
So yeah, you could definitely break through one of the like walls leading into that meeting room. You're just gonna for sure cause a commotion, and these demons are looking for you. Strider would have told you they left to look for you.
Okay.
Temptation to turn into a dragon, just Kool-Aid man through the fucking wall.
I mean, we can go in big and loud because there's also a bunch of other demons here and a bunch of just like other jabronis. So, and everybody seems pretty fight happy, so we can just make a big fight happen with a bunch of people. At least that's kind of what Honey is going to try going for. What is the building made out? Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think this is probably being communicated via the mental link, as you guys are still quiet and invisible, right? So I think Strider, not wanting to give you guys away more, just thinks like in like emoticons, big, loud, and then like exit sign, and then makes it flash like a couple times.
Okay. What's the building made out of?
Like metal and glass and building material.
Okay. Time for the mech. Time for the crab mech.
But wait, are we hiding out in the alley on the ceiling?
So no, Honey
Yeah.
was in an alley. Well, Honey was in an alleyway next to the building.
Which is still on the ceiling. So yeah.
Oh, right. Reverse. Upside down town. Well then, yeah. Time for the mech.
Now let me just double check. I don't know if the crab mech has a flying speed.
No, yeah, that's the point because I'm crashing down the floors he went.
Also, I don't think it's the crab mech; it's the other mech, the 2-person one.
It is like just a full mech, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was shaped like a crab.
No, that's the other smaller mech suit. This is the big one.
I could put nutmeg in that one.
Well, that one still needs 2 people. It's less big. What was this one called?
I have so much shit.
I mean, if you want time to prepare, Ophelia can cause a scene for sure.
Yeah, because 2 people don't have to pilot it. It's just 2 people can pilot it, right?
No, 2 people have to
I
pilot
think you
it.
do need 2 people, yeah.
Shucks.
There it is. I found it.
Shucks. Okay.
What's it called?
Well, I may actually need you to pilot this mech.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me. I'm looking.
What's it called?
No, it only requires 1 person. It says.
Oh, nice.
Yippee!
All right, then yeah.
Is Honey good with Ophelia causing a scene?
Oh, sure, because Honey is going to be crashing down the floors necessary to get to Strider.
Now again, the big issue is you're kind of on the roof. Like I imagine, Ophelia is carrying you right now because I think she's the only other person who can fly with Strider not being there.
So
Mhm.
maybe I need you to orient me. So we're on the ceiling, but he went downward. Do you mean he went upward from my position? Or he actually went downward? Because I was thinking she could drop Honey, and then Honey is getting into the mech anime style. And it's crashing through, like, with gravity and the weight of it. That's why I'm saying, like, it's crashing through. Because
So you are on the roof, all right? But imagine you're being kind of carried. I mean, unless you guys are just hanging upside down because you want to, I was imagining you're still trying to stay your normal orient, right?
Yeah, if that's the case, I think Ophelia might have to turn to a dragon because she doesn't have the strength to carry around a mech, for sure.
Yeah, the mech weighs 500 pounds.
Yeah,
and
Ophelia
in
has a...
dropping it, it's not going to crash through the floors below. Because you said Strider went downstairs.
Yeah, you would have to go into the building. You need to go into the building, and then you'd be crashing through the floor, but it's not gonna stop. And you're going to crash to what would be this place's sky. Because it's just going to keep going down.
That's what, you have Featherfall, right? After you get Strider out of there.
So, yes, I do have Featherfall. Like, so I'm not, because there's a bunch of people in there that are obviously casting spells, I'm just causing a big disruption so he can get away, hopefully breaking that person's concentration. I'm not going in there to fight. I'm going to cause a bunch of problems for everybody in this building because they seem so happy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying, you're still going to be falling through the building because this building has already been kind of destroyed. And it's a 500-pound mech. You're going to fall until you get to this building's roof, essentially.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I have Featherfall, and basically, Honey was going to... I'm not staying to fight. I'm just causing a distraction and getting out of there.
Okay. And how are you going to Featherfall this 500-pound mech?
Because Featherfall doesn't say... It doesn't give you a weight limit. It just says choose up to 5 falling creatures within a range, and falling creatures' rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
Yeah, I don't think this is a creature. I'm double checking.
I'm a creature, and I'm inside of it.
Yeah, so you'd slow down, but the machine would not.
Do I have to suck it up in my hammer space thing?
Well, you could actually roll me a intelligence check, and you can use a block of chaos to make a kind of like
For it.
not a jetpack, but more of a like it allows you to put your magic through it so that it does affect the crew. Like if a spell affects you, it'll affect the mech.
Okay, because my my next idea was gonna be, hey, can I use Scorching Ray as hover boot as like fire boots? All right, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
It'll say if you get yeah, I was gonna say a 20. All right, so yeah, with a 20, you're able to make this so that when you or the other pilot are in here, if you pump a like spell through it, it'll affect the robot itself.
Okay, hell yeah. I'm about to get stupid with it. Thank you.
But that also means if something affects you, it is affecting this
The
robot.
entire robot. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not staying for long. I'm just causing problems and getting out.
Don't get dominated.
Okay. What is Ophelia going to do? Are you going to go into the mech, or are you going to try to turn into a dragon?
I mean, I was down with Kool-Aid Manning the dragon as like a backup method just in case.
We may need the dragon's hands to get Strider out of there.
Yeah, we might need the dragon's hands to get Strider out of there.
I mean, I could
So
drag
are
him,
you-
but I feel like he'd be like a tube of toothpaste.
Yep, maybe.
I mean, I feel like it'd be roughly the same. You're both turning into large monsters. And that's if Ophelia doesn't actually accidentally turn into like a fairy
Like an
dragon.
evil. The intrusive thoughts say I should eat you, and I'm going to listen.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, if it's an evil dragon, they'll just start destroying shit, which also causes a distraction, right?
True.
That is true. Alright, so you're turning into a dragon, Ophelia?
I mean, me as a player thinks it's not the wisest idea, but also I think it would be really funny.
Alright.
But
Well,
also Ophelia
it's your power to use.
and she hasn't used it in a little bit, but also she wants to make a big impression. Because she doesn't like them. She hates the Chaos Cult. Fuck these guys. Fuck this
Alright,
place.
well, go ahead and roll that D20 to see what you turn into.
That is a 15.
Alright,
Oh, no.
What kind of dragon is that?
I like to think that she drops honey off and then she turns into a red dragon. So she turns into this large ass red dragon. Her white hair turns into red scales. Her eyes turn to lava. Her snout vents smoke. It just, yeah. Swept back horns with that little spinal frill that they have.
Okay, yeah, this huge dragon appears. Alright, and what are you're gonna start destroying stuff? How are you to, because you both do to making this giant mech appear and turning into a dragon is immediately got the eyes of the demons who are looking for you.
Yeah. But I've crashed into the ceiling, so.
Yeah, honey, you will start crashing through the ceiling, floor by floor. What's Ophelia doing?
Ophelia also, I don't think demons can be frightened, but she does have frightful presence within 120 feet.
No, these guys cannot be frightened.
There's some normal guys in there too, right?
These are just the demons that were sent after you, that dimension doored out that Strider told you about. The other guys are if you're going inside and turning into a demon first, or into a dragon first, the imps and stuff are terrified. They are running away as fast as they can away from a fucking giant dragon. They're tiny guys.
True.
Oh, it is a huge dragon.
Just little.
Yeah, I guess getting the ability to start eating some some imps.
Whoa!
Has blind sight of 60 feet. So
All right.
gonna start
you
attacking
do
shit.
see a few demons started headed your way as you turn into this dragon. Strider, you hear and feel this building shaking as let's see. Go ahead and make me a dex save. As the ceiling crumbles and honey drops through. Yeah, I think that's enough. You're able to kind of move out the way as the ceiling starts to crash down and this giant mech appears.
See, that I've seen before. All right, that's my ride. Goodbye. Oh, actually, and then I want to grab the piece of the staff.
It's currently
Hell
inside
yeah.
it's currently inside of a case.
I smashed the case.
Can we take the case?
Can we take the case?
Go ahead and roll me Arcana check.
I got a 5.
What about me? Because Strider did tell me about this item.
You can roll an Arcana check as Strider says he's going to take the case. You guys don't have too long. I'll say right now you have about if you start casting the Featherfall now as you start crashing through the building, you would have about 2 rounds in this room. We'll say.
Okay. Let me do Arcana, because I did have a plan. That's a disgusting, decrepit 20.
Okay. Honey, you do believe that the robot's force would definitely be able to break the glass. It won't be able to take the glass with you, but you can definitely break it with the robot's strength.
Actually, this is a magic item, and the main guy is behind it, right?
Yep. He's actually kind of right next to Strider because he moved over. He flew over to get to Strider.
Okay. And the case itself is glass, or...
It's some sort of adamantine.
Oh, a metal. Perfect. Okay. So, in that case, Strider, are you jumping into the mech because it's a 2-seater?
You communicate that you need to smash it with the robot?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
I'll say do that, and then I'll grab the thing, and we can and then jump in the mech.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, I'm gonna cast Shatter, and anyone in that area is going to have to make a con save of 18.
All right.
And the
Let's
case
see if
has
the lion man
disadvantage.
can do it.
Or any creatures made of organic material.
All right. How much damage are you doing? Because that will. The robot, I'll say with the robot, and you're kind of channeling this through it. It allows you to send out this high-pitched thunderous shout. Cracking the case. This guy, he is fine. A few of the other demons are fine. And you see some of the regular cultists are taking the hit from this. But you do see it has the orb itself is there.
And available for the taking?
It is available for the taking.
Pass me the vacuum suck.
Yep, you got it.
And with the handoff, I slurp it into the bag.
You're inside the mech, right?
No, I waited. I was waiting until after the thing got smashed, so that way I could grab it before jumping in.
Okay.
Since this is happening all in one round, I would honestly say grab it and then you can just fall on top of the like with the mech. So because I did not cast Featherfall. I am not going to be in this room long. I cast Shatter instead. So
True.
yeah.
All right. So this would be your only action you could do is grab this thing.
Okay, I do that then.
Strider's a good creature, right?
Yes, he is chaotic good.
Okay.
He considers himself good, even if. Well, I mean, I think he considers himself good. I think at best he is probably neutral chaotic.
I would say good. You definitely try to help people. It's less of you. It's less of the things you do accidentally or not. It's more of does Strider look for going to help people if something bad's happened, or is Strider thinking about himself if he sees something bad happen?
He definitely tries to help people.
Then Strider is a good character.
Yeah, and I think that's true too, because that's his aspiration as well. And I think that's an important aspect when talking about character alignment too. It's like, what are they aspiring to, right?
Exactly. So you are going to take 54
Hell yeah.
necrotic damage.
Uncanny dodge?
Nah, there's no way to uncanny dodge this. This isn't an attack against you.
Strider just says uncanny dodge as he takes
He
54
says-
points of necrotic damage.
Please. Oh no.
As this thing is kind of in your presence, even in the vacuum, this item is just so irradiated with evil that if it is within 10 feet of you, even if it's in the bag, you are going to be taking this damage every turn. It needs to be in like a demi-plane or something.
Now ask me that question.
All right, is Honey
No.
good?
No. She's very self-motivated.
Okay, is Honey evil?
Ooh.
Does Honey actively go out looking to hurt people for her own self advantage, no matter if they deserve it or not?
Ooh. That's actually a hard question. She doesn't go out of her way. It depends on if it's convenient. I guess I would say neutral.
Okay, all right. Well, it's less die. It's definitely less die. Because technically you are also in its radius because you're the robot right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I just realized Ophelia turning into the red dragon is actually the best possible role that we could have gotten.
It truly is. Honey, you only take
But we're
Okay.
we're falling right now, right?
Oh yeah.
You are indeed falling. Honey, you are going to take 42 points of necrotic damage as you guys continue to fall from floor to floor, crashing through it.
So Strider still holding the orb of darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see Ophelia crashing around?
I was about to say, Ophelia, you have an action to do before it's the demon's turns to do things. What are you? You were eating imps on the first floor. Are you following down after the crashing robot?
That orb looks pretty strong and pretty expensive, yeah.
Shiny.
It's pretty shiny.
It's less shiny, but definitely strong. You definitely can tell its value through power.
It's power, and she's a red dragon. She wants that. She's gonna give chase and probably torch anything in her way,
Okay.
including the demons, whatever. It doesn't matter. Somebody's getting fire breathed.
Okay.
All right. I will let you know. They are demons.
Oh yeah, they're immune to fire.
They are immune to fire.
Fine, she'll just have one as a snack. Do some tail whips on the way down.
Okay, go ahead and make a bite. What are you attacking? Like the actual demons, or are you attacking the chaos cult members? Because the demons are a little bit harder. They'd be a little bit harder to attack.
I think one of the cultists. Maybe even the Tiger Man. It's like, yeah, it's a Tiger Man.
All right, go ahead and roll. Are you attacking the Tiger Man? Because he also has a different AC from the cultists.
You know what? Why the hell not? I'm making strong choices tonight.
All right, go ahead and roll that bite attack.
Oh, it's the same as my spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll as if it were a firebolt. Not getting.
All right.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. You gnaw and grab onto him.
Is he immune to fire damage?
Yes, he is immune to fire damage.
Okay, so I won't roll the fire damage, but it's 2d10 plus 8.
All right.
Oh wait, would it be 4d10?
Actually,
huh?
Hold on, I'm double checking. He is not immune to fire damage, actually.
Oh, okay, but that doesn't double on a crit, right?
I think it does. I think if it has dice attached to it, I think it does.
Okay, so that's 2d10 plus 8 plus 2d6 fire damage, so that's 4d10 plus 4d6 plus 8.
Wow.
6 plus hopefully. Damn.
Yeah, that's good damage. You bite into him, kind of dragging him along with you as you follow the powerful orb. If you are you're going for this orb at any means, right?
I feel even though she's a red dragon, does she still recognize her friends as friends?
You recognize your friends, but you again do gain the personality of the dragon you turn into.
Yeah, which is an arrogant tyrant.
Do you think there's recognition of that over the mental link?
Yeah. How does Ophelia in an arrogant tyrant mood sounds like? So these are your friends in the sense of, yeah, the people who work for me are my friends.
Oh God.
And if they don't do what I say, I'm going to kill them.
I think as she's going down, it's like, you will bow at my feet, and then over the mental link's like, I want that over.
Can I say it's all yours and like let go of it? So it like the trajectory of it goes in the direction of Ophelia.
What?
I would say if you're just trying to drop it, that's gonna be a luck check. If you go and hand it to Ophelia for sure, or like you hold it out.
We're falling
for her to. You are falling. Ophelia's above you.
Yeah. So, but Ophelia is also a big dragon and can fly under their own power. They should be able to catch up to the orb.
Well, so yeah, so you'd be dropping it, but Ophelia would be only able to grab it after the demons get to, because it's still the demons that have to do things.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are fire.
Gotcha. Well, Ophelia just used their turn biting the shit out of the Rakshasa, so I will just wait then. I will hold on to the orb for the moment as we continue to plummet.
All right. Well, he is going to attack this dragon because what else is it gonna do while he's being gnawed the fuck out of by this dragon?
He can just chill.
He could, not gonna.
Who knows? Maybe he's into it.
Yeah, ooh. Little
Oh, he got a
disturbing.
nat 1 on the first one, so he
I
misses.
think he's kind of into it.
Now this guy, not a freak.
I mean, you made him, so.
Yep, that's why I know he's not a freak. Does a 22 hit the dragon's AC?
Let me check. Yeah, it's only armor class 19.
Okay. Well, it's only one attack, so you are going to take 9 slashing damage. And you just don't feel too good. There was something on that scratch. You just don't feel too good.
Well, the dragon has multi-attack. Would I have been able to make the 2 claw attacks, or because
Yeah, I say you can make the 2 claw attacks.
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't mean.
No, go ahead.
So that's 2d6 plus 8. I'm just gonna roll the firebolt again twice. It's... What the?
Holy
No,
cow!
Crit again.
Woo.
That's a 29 also.
Yeah, 29 also hit. You may
Oh.
be able to kill this man.
So that's 2d6 for the claw gets doubled to 46 plus another 2d6 from the second hit, and that's plus 8. So it'd be total 6 dice 6 plus 16.
Yeah.
Does it have any fire damage on it? No, it's slashing. Okay, just want to make sure. Another 31 damage.
Alright, he's still up.
Okay, so she takes this slashing damage and does not feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh, speaking of Marvel references, what's Professor S doing?
Yeah, Charles. Let's see. Charles will. Let's see. What do you want Charles to do? He's kind of at the command of his boss right now. What does Dragon Ophelia tell Charles to do?
Wants the orb and wants to get out of here before they get. I mean, she could take them. She could totally take a bunch of demons, but at the same time, first priority is get orb. Second priority, if orb is not available to get.
He can get the orb. You know he can move the weight of 42 elephants. He can move this orb.
He says
that's
that
true.
every time we hang out. It's
He could also get the mech. Can he get the mech out safely? With
No.
He
no.
could.
Sorry.
Yeah. Get him
That's
out of
if
here.
you guys want him to. If you want him to psychically lift up the mech.
So
Personal preference over the Orb of Darkness that dealt 50 points of damage to me by being in the aura around it. But that's just me. Maybe a little selfish.
yeah, I wasn't sure if we could help give ideas in this moment, or if it was all Dragon Ophelia.
You guys are in the brain. He's getting orders through the brain link right now, so you're all in there.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, then Honey is just like, get the orb, get the orb, get the orb.
Get the orb.
All right, he easily moves the orb over to Dragon Ophelia. And he'll ask if he can ride upon your back so that he can keep the demons off of you.
Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
Shiny, 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 shiny.
There's only one other demon that can really act in this moment. Let's see.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Does Cinnamon get a go or no? Or will we? Should we just say, for the sake of simplicity, Cinnamon is in the big mech?
Cinnamon will probably be in the big mech with you.
Cinnamon has become the helmet of the Big Mac.
Yeah.
Cinnamon's turned into a giant sword for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
Or the
I
gun
don't-
itself.
oh yeah, for sure.
Sick. It's just a huge like fucking cannon.
Yeah. And he's just like, I
There's
didn't
a
to do that, but okay.
there's a little ice devil in there who's just gonna, or the ice demon who's just gonna hit you with a ice spike.
Rude.
Come be on our side, ice guy.
We made it cold just for you.
We made it cold.
What? You did that?
Yeah, that was us.
Hell yeah! Wait, you're stepping into my turf.
No, we
No.
love your work.
No, we did it as an homage to you.
Okay. He is going to hit. He got a 24.
Like a statue, but everywhere.
That's great.
Can both Strider and Ophelia make a dex save?
Ophelia?
Yep, and Ophelia. As these spikes are shooted out towards you two as well.
Oh, okay.
Is this an area of effect spell?
It is. So you'll have evasion.
I'm using the dragon's roll +6. That's only 13.
All right. So Strider, you take no damage. Honey.
Sorry, I didn't know I was also rolling that dex save.
No, you're not. You
Oh,
got hit. So you're just taking the damage.
I got a 21 though. That's fine. Save it.
You are going to take. You see, he upcast the spell to hit you.
Bitch.
It is a 35 cold damage,
Okay.
and then the shards explode outward. Let's see. For the dragon, you are going to take 17 cold damage as the shards shoot out at you. Strider, you're able to dodge them easily.
Just in the air, doing the very cartoony, like dipping, dodging to the side. Things are going around me.
Dip, dive, dodge.
Exactly.
Just contorting my body into just bizarre shapes.
So you guys are still crashing through the building. Did you guys want to fly upward, or did you want to just keep crashing until you go all the way down?
So I do have a fly spell.
Uh-huh. That would make the jetpack if you cast fly.
Okay.
That's it.
Because yeah, it's going to be equal to my walking, right? Check.
You get 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Then yeah, Honey is just gonna go ahead. Well, I guess I'll hold my action until Strider actually gets in. Or is he? Do I know if Strider is secure or not on top of the?
Well, now that I don't have the orb of darkness anymore, I will shift over to the mech definitely and get in.
Okay. Then yeah, once Honey knows that Strider is securely in place, I'm casting Fly, and we're getting the hell out of here.
All right. Yeah, you're flying outward. What's Ophelia doing? You have the orb.
I have the shiny,
Honey. Yeah.
but I also have a cultist in thine mouth. Or does she?
eat him.
Well, did you let him go?
Not yet. I'm very tempted to just.
Then he's there.
Just close your jaws. It's the easiest thing. You don't even have to think about it. Just eat it. Think about how long that deviled egg has been on the windowsill. Just eat it. Every second you wait, it gets worse.
Now go ahead and eat that second deviled egg.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do bite thing.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
A 22 will hit.
Alright. It's not a crit, but I will take it. So that's just.
He's not looking great.
2d10 plus 2d6 plus 8. That's another 34 damage. That was a couple of Hoper crits in there.
Okay, yeah, he's looking really bad. He's looking on death's door. It looks like he is one attack away from death right now.
Damn, if only dragons had a multi-attack.
Which they do. Claw the shit out of him.
Alright, go ahead and make that claw attack.
That's a 25.
Yeah, that hits and kills him. Describe how you kill him.
I think it's just listens to the subtle of like, just go ahead and clench your jaw shut. Clenches the jaw shut like this huge dragon's holding this tiger man, and then just kind of bats at him as if she was like trying to get between your teeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he dies, and you watch as his body starts to glow with magical energy. Can you roll me 2d100, please?
Oh no.
Oh no. Sure.
Now,
Like the
now
devil
hopefully, he doesn't. If he explodes, he's going to explode the rest of the. He's gonna fuck up the other people.
That's a 93 and a
okay.
24.
Ooh, okay, 93 and a 24.
Oh, is this the Matrix? Right. That they're rolling on? Like this is like an intersection of these two numbers that they're picking?
I don't know. I was just asked to add to roll 2d100s.
I'm just
okay.
Here. I don't know what's going on.
The nearest lake can't be safely traversed by any water vehicle. All right.
What? Okay. All right.
Some water park gets completely.
Oh my god.
The log flume ride is no longer operating.
No, but like a sinkhole opens up under a pool. Oh god.
That's it. I mean, there is a like water creature section of Sigil. So.
Oh no.
Well,
Just hard cut to a bunch of pools with like a bunch of pool floaties just like launching out of the air.
All these people in lakes are just like they're going, let's go boating today. Because it just says safely. It could be done unsafely, and it will be.
And it will be. I have no choice on that.
All the people who are drunk driving are actually the safest. They're drunk boating. They're the safest right now. Well, yeah, you see the man dies, which also lets you know that the other cultists, when they fall and die, will probably also explode into magic. But where do you want to go?
I think we run back to where we came through the tunnels.
Right? Is Ophelia turning out of dragon form for that?
I don't know if she would want to. Like she's got all the power. She has the remains of a tiger man in her mouth.
I mean, how much time do you?
It's
You
a
wouldn't have.
full-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. It lasts 5 minutes.
Okay, so you have like a minute.
Oh,
After escaping the building and leaving out, yeah, you have like a minute left in your red dragon form.
but if it helps to, and I guess she'll impart a message on the cultist that she's leaving, because she could stay, but she wants to secure the shiny. So it's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna come down to your house. I'm gonna kick all your asses. You tell your boss that. I'm gonna
The
raise it to
cultists look like they're dying because they are falling through a building that was collapsed in on itself
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
after a giant robot crashed multiple floors and destroyed a lot of the infrastructure of this building that was already fucked up.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dying.
Yeah.
You're saying that to corpses.
Oh no, yeah, no. I think when she finds out that the one explodes in magic, it's like, let's get the fuck out of here before the other cult, like before they're, because they're gonna fall, but they're gonna be flying out of range. Before whatever the heck happens to them affects them. Yeah, so I guess they're escaping.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you get back to the door, but you are still the tunnels, but you're still too big right now to go in unless you change out of your dragon form.
By the way, did the cultist in her mouth have anything on him? Because she's about to, or when he died, he just kind of exploded into magic.
Let's see. He had He had 2 potions of growth on him. He had a hellfire sword,
Ooh.
and he had a scroll of chain lightning.
Ooh.
And like 50 silver.
Neat.
If anybody has a bag of holding, because I don't think she can use her own equipment. If anybody has a bag of holding they want to spare, she can shove the hellfire sword, or not shove the hellfire sword in a bag of holding is probably a bad idea, but she can shove the orb in a bag of holding without getting hurt. But I don't think she can use her own.
Well, as you know, the orb being in a bag of holding isn't stopping it from radiating this evil energy.
Oh shit.
It's
Yeah.
currently in the vacuum right now, and it's still radiating this energy.
Yeah. Can Honey quickly make, like after we get settled into tunnels, can Honey make or craft an adamantine chamber for it?
Oh,
Like,
well, who is? Yeah, but is Ophelia the Ophelia changing out of the dragon form is really what's stopping. Unless you're like having Honey do it while Ophelia is still outside, so you're not affected by it.
Actually, I think I have a way
'Cause-
to.
Because you got a minute left, and it'll be a very difficult thing to try to craft in like 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah.
How much range do you have to not be in it in order to? Can can Charles hold it out of our range until we can?
It
get
looks
Dani?
like it's 30 feet. I mean, Charles can. It'll still affect him though,
Oh.
because he'll be psychically there. He'll be psychically.
Ooh. All right. Ophelia. I think Ophelia can take the hit for. I have an idea. How about Ophelia sets it down, gets away, swaps to the Tempest. Tempest should still have a demi plane available. and then we can just put it in the demiplane. We'll still take some damage, but
Okay.
if the Tempest is okay with that.
Yeah, Tempest is fine with that. He knows that he's evil.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
lawfully
no.
evil.
Is that how we find out?
He's like, yeah, sure.
We
I can
switch
juggle- I can
over
juggle
and
that.
it just picks it up.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah, you switch over. He's easily able to pick it up. He's like, yeah, this is fine. You want me? You want me to put this in the demiplane?
Yeah.
All right. He opens a door, and you see just a bunch of shadows standing in like a straight line, and he just tosses it in there to one of them.
well, I
In
guess
front
he
of
knows
Charles?
more. In front of Charles. Whoa.
Yeah.
What if
I mean, oh yeah, in front of Charles. He doesn't care.
Couldn't even just have him turn around or something?
Unless you wanted him not to do it in Charles.
Yeah, maybe have the party go a little bit further ahead and then kind of put in a door, like wait until everybody else is like 60 feet away, and then maybe seal
Alright,
it
then
up.
you're gonna have to take at least one instance of this damage.
Okay, I accept it.
Alright, now let's tap into Ophelia. Is Ophelia a good character, do you think?
I don't think she's evil, but I think she's fairly... I think she's kind of self-serving.
But does she look to help people if they're in need, or is she going to think about herself if people are in need?
Based off of history, I guess she's more inclined to help
Okay.
than hurt. Is that a fair assessment, y'all? I feel like that's a fair assessment.
I think that's a fair assessment because in times Ophelia is more. She would feel bad for people and want to help them if she could.
I rolled some insane damage.
I mean, she's trash. She's garbage. She's great.
So it's going to be 82 points of necrotic damage.
Oh dear lord!
Hey, how you hanging in there, bud?
I
But
feel
I
like. Oh, go ahead.
I would say, I think after if you would have taken that immediately, like a shadowy, like shield surrounds you from the Tempest. Is like, all right, I gotta take over. You can't handle one more of these. As I'm imagining Strider and Honey are pulling Charles deeper into the. Well, I guess how are you communicating that you want them gone? That isn't in the psychic link.
Ophelia. You know what? I think Ophelia will try a deception. Like, hey, how about you go ahead? I'll just keep up the flank.
All right, go ahead and roll deception. I'll say with advantage because you're this guy's boss.
26.
Yeah, he nods and will head on forward, going into the tunnel as the Tempest kind of takes over, just as the dragon form ends out and he's able to put it in the demiplane. No one else sees the shadows unless you guys are looking. Is Strider or Honey looking backwards to see?
Oh yeah, I don't think Strider leaves. I think Strider stays, because there were some more threats, so he's staying on guard. And we have a very powerful magical artifact. So he's staying on guard while this is going on.
Okay.
Yeah, and Honey is getting to work immediately, trying to build something to put it in because it's not going to stay in that plane, in the demi plane. As soon as we have a container to put it in, that's where it's gonna go.
Okay.
So I feel
Yeah. You,
see
Uh-huh.
Ophelia collapse for a minute or for a second.
Yeah, because now it's the Tempest, which we're well familiar with this man, and as Ophelia passes out, kind of like without Honey looking, just kind of like, welcome back.
yeah. You see, it. I would say it's less of like fully passing out and collapsing. It's more of like a Yu-Gi-Oh transition where
Yeah.
like the shadow surrounds Ophelia, and it kind of sticks to her, kind of making the Tempest's like form, like shadowy form.
Okay.
And he looks like, all right, so, and you see he picks up the orb. No issues, no wincing as if he has been attacked or anything by any of the necrotic damage, and will throw it into. He just tosses it into his demi-plane, where you see a army of different shadows, kind of standing in line.
That's a lot of people you have in there.
I mean, yeah, they were cultists. It's neither here nor there. So we headed. We leaving. Got this orb here.
Yeah. Currently, I'm making something to put the orb in. That way, you don't have to. I mean, I'm sure you love a great shiny thing, but I'm just putting something. I'm making something really quick to put it in. That way, we can handle it, so we don't die the next time we walk by it.
All right. I mean, it's neither here nor there with me. I got a lot of
Do you
fun
know what that
things
is?
in the. No, I mean, no, I have never really seen anything like this. It is feeling like something of ultimate evil, though.
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe that I got too. It felt really gross to be around.
Honestly, this came from the Chaos Cult, and they said it was part of. Do you get like Strider told everybody that it was part of the Chaos God's staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I mean, Chaos God probably pretty evil. I imagine if he like turned part of his staff into like an orb of ultimate evil, but made it kind of doubly strong, so if any non-evil creature was near him, they would just be taking damage. I could see that.
I mean, if I had an item of quote unquote ultimate power and I didn't want anyone to fuck with it, I would absolutely make people averse to whatever I'm comprised mostly of take damage from it.
Yeah, and I mean, if the staff is strong enough to bring him here, the staff is also probably strong enough to keep him out permanently.
Ideally, but my question would be why wouldn't they have kept him away permanently in the first place? If he can be defeated, why just
Well,
cast him?
they want him here. They're the Chaos Cult. They want him to be in Sigil.
But he was cast. Wait, am I misremembering that he was cast out before?
He was sent out with like from his party, from the people who sent him into the Chaos Dimension, but
he wasn't
wasn't.
like, cast out. It was just kind of like a chain reaction of things rather than him purposefully being cast out on purpose.
No, the cult's only goal is to bring him here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he wasn't like cast out as a god. They worship him and want to bring him here. He was cast out as like a hamster man.
Okay, I don't know why I'm remembering that or thinking that him being cast out had something to do with his body, like the transformation. Okay, never mind. Overthinking. But yeah, how long does it take Honey to make a container we can put it in?
I mean, I think it's gonna take you a little bit. You need to buy the materials and whatnot, because you could make this pretty easily. You just need the adamantine to do so, and it's probably easier just to do it. It's gonna be a 24 hours thing before he can do another demi plan.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be in there anyway.
Yeah, so you see, it seems to be fine. You have time to work on it, and you really have if you want to make it like more than just the adamantine casing, you can. It seems like it was only in there just as like a little sitting piece. It was less of, they didn't seem to really care.
Okay. Gotcha. Well then yeah, we could head out.
And you guys head on up to back up to Dionysus's After Dark Underdark, where you see the party has quickly started up again as this place is repaired. And you guys can either stay here and have a good time or head on home. But I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Woo!
Before we go, as who knows what will happen now that the heroes have the second piece of the Chaos God staff.